Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video right here on Hedera. Wanted to make a new video. I know a lot of you are interested in Hedera, including myself. I mean, I've kept a close eye on this in the last week as well, and I think that there's some interesting things we need to talk about. So in general, I'm quite excited about this video. I'm quite excited about Hedera. We're not there yet, technically. I'll definitely show you that and the market circumstances right now. Look, Bitcoin is holding up relatively well right here, obviously. But the market is very correlated, and the market is also very, very sensitive to headline news, right? So therefore, do I fully trust Hedera? Not necessarily. I do think that the correlation between Hbar and BTC is relatively low. Can I find that somewhere? I mean, it should be here. Hbar, come on. No, that's not the right one. I need the right one. There it is. Well, correlation of 75%. That's actually higher than I expected. It's lower than the major altcoins, but all right. So yeah, let's get right into it. So the key reason why I'm relatively positive about Hedera is twofold. Well, basically three reasons. First of all, on the 3-day time frame. So now we're talking about a massive support level. We actually hit a major support zone. All right, and that was this support zone between 15 and 13.5 cents. There you had the 0.236 Fib of a very old Fibonacci. You had the 200 EMA right here. 15 cents is a psychological support level. You had a normal, just key level there. And then you also, it's very small, but you can see we had a brief balance right here in the middle of November. And there you can also see that we had a POC, a point of control, that was untouched. That's what you call a naked point of control, and we got a very strong reaction from that as well, which is technically a good sign. So technically we have the opportunity of forming a bottom right here. Also a lot of volume coming in right here. And then what we saw subsequently after that is that not only we had a strong support level with a good reaction with volume, we also had volume following up on that, right? You can see a massive volume spike right here to change the structure, right? Because the structure was for Hedera in the last couple of weeks, and I know this is a lot of information, but this is crucial for you to know the potential. What you had is we had this balance right here, drop down to a different balance, drop down to, well, I wouldn't call this balance, but now we've been able to reclaim balance. All right, so this is a structure shift, and that's what you want to see. Let me delete all those beautiful drawings, but that's what you want to see. All right, and then you also, the main level that we broke above right here for Hedera is this support level here at 16 cents, I'd say. And what you see right now is that we've broken above that. We have time and space there, so we can get that pullback into that support level before moving up higher. That's also a pattern which you see very often. If we break above a strong support level and we do not retest it, we actually have the possibility of dropping down into that, finding support, and then from there rallying up to the main resistance, which is 18 cents, and potentially breaking above that. Now, like I said, what makes it a little bit more difficult for Hedera, if the fundamentals were decent, what I would say is most likely is that we'll do something like this or something like this. I mean, we could also have a fake out and then a move up to the top of the resistance, and eventually also a breakout above that towards this level here at 19 cents, the previous month POC. In normal fundamentals, I'd say that's most likely. I still think this is most likely. All right, so if you look at the strength of the breakout, if you look at the structure, if you look at the strength of this level right here at 16 cents, and in general the range that we are in right now between 17.8 and 16 cents, I still think this is most likely. However, I would be on the safe side, all right? And like I said earlier, due to the uncertain fundamental situation right here, if we get some sort of a headline that's pushing Bitcoin towards 80,000 and below 80,000, then we're just not going to recover from this fake out, which is then a real breakdown, and we're going to drop down lower. All right, so that certainly is a possibility given the fundamentals right now, given the technical structure right here for Hedera. I would still say this is most likely. So that is what I'm going to leave you with, but be careful. All right, and if you're going to trade this, which I most likely will, stick to some lower position sizes. But that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Take care and bye.